Hello, everybody. Are we getting more and more excited for Halloween? I love Halloween so much. Today I am making a favorite, miniature witch brooms. They don't have to only be for witches, though. They're pretty universal. I'm just more with the witchy vibe. I live on the witchy side. It all starts with a stick. I am using my architecture scale because that's just what I default to using. But you could use a regular ruler for this project. An average broom is about 5 feet tall, so since I'm working in 1-inch scale, my broom will be 5 inches long. A good tip to know is that each square on the cutting mat is half an inch, which helps things go a lot faster. Look at all my baby brooms in the making. Magic waiting to happen. Time to pick out my first 10 sticks to turn into the most perfect tiny brooms.
Sparkle turns to shadows creep. What was bright, she makes it deep. Witches.
Let's go ahead and sand down our rough ends and stumps.
Witches on us. Witches. Pretty flowers, now they rot. Her magic touch, it leaves a blot.
See, all smooth.
Sparkle turns to shadows creep. What was bright,
You don't
she
have to
makes
do
it
this, but I like to Mod Podge my sticks.
Witches.
It gives them a good seal and adds an extra bit of strength. The broom bristles are going to be 1.5 inches long, or 3 squares. That is 18 inches in real size. For this broom, I am going to use twine for the bristles. If you ever want to know what materials and supplies I use in any of my projects, you can check out my link tree. I list my projects with links to the supplies on Amazon. Measure and cut off a piece of twine. Continue cutting pieces until you have enough to go all the way around the broom. It can be from 6 to 8 depending on the style you are going for. Now just hold your twine even to the stick and mark your spots where the top will be and then where you need to cut. I tried using pencil, but I could not see my marks. No matter what you use, you will be covering it up with the twine, so have no fear. The second mark is where I will be cutting the stick. You can obviously just measure correctly from the beginning, but that's not my style. Get a container of some sort that can be used for dipping. Pour your glue in it so you can get a nice thick coat on your stick. Dip your stick up to the line you marked on the stick.
Witches. Pretty flowers, now they rot. Her magic touch, it leaves a blot. Sparkle turns to shadows creep. What was bright, she makes it deep.
Now just start adding the twine pieces around the broomstick until it is covered all the way around.
Pretty flowers, now they rot. Her magic touch, it leaves a blot. Sparkle turns
Now
to
swirl
shadows
around
creep.
in your
What was
fingers
bright,
a bit
she
to
makes it
flatten
deep.
and secure.
Witches.
Add Add more glue if needed to secure any loose pieces. Form and shape the top of your broom bristles so they look kind of rounded and molded to the broom.
Sparkle turns to shadows creep. What was bright, she makes it deep.
Let dry. I decided I wanted more bristles, so I added some. If your bristles are uneven, go ahead and measure out your broomstick and trim down excess twine evenly. You can leave the bristles just like this if you'd like a braided look, but for this one, I'm going to untwist the individual strands. I like to use my needle tool to fray and separate the threads. There will be a lot of shed. Now start fluffing and shaping your broom bristles to your desired effect. Whoa, those magic brooms totally multiplied on their own. I swear. Sparkle turns to shadows creep. What was bright, she makes it deep. Choose some wire to wrap around your broom bristles. Soft wire works the best for this. If you run the wire in between your fingers, you can straighten out any kinks and bends. Now it's time to start wrapping the wire around the bristles. Sparkle turns to shadows creep. What was bright, she makes it deep. Witches. Use pliers to get a firm grip so you can wrap tight. If you left a little bit of the stick, you will have something to hold on to here. Cut your wire when you're happy with the amount of wrapping. Continue working with the pliers to squeeze and tighten the wire. And now we're all done making our simple witch broom. I hope she adds magic to everything you do. Witches.